What I'll drop this year, I'm going to disappoint so many people.
Wallahi, I swear. It don't tell us I no go talk again. But this year, I no go talk. If I talk,
Happy New Year, guys. How are you doing? My name is Bena Hionofe, and you are welcome to the streets on VOS TV. It's a new year. We ought to have a fresh start. So on the streets today, we're going to ask people the bad thing they want to drop this year and the realistic thing they want to achieve this year. It's going to be an amazing time. So join us. Quickly, how's your January looking like?
my January. Well, get fever. This thing no just good at all.
Wow.
Now this thing, yes, now this January get fever small.
Was your December dirty?
Not at all.
Why?
I slept throughout. I had to rest. I didn't have a dirty December. I was just home all through.
I don't think the December was really dirty for me.
It was okay, I guess. Not really. I was indoors.
Indoors.
It was fine. I didn't really go out. I was always at home.
December was fun, was good, it was better off, it was okay, and it was splendid.
No, not really. I didn't really have a dirty December.
So what's the bad thing, the bad habit you want to drop this 2022?
Wallahi, I swear. It don't tell us I no go talk again. But this year, I no go talk. If I talk,
Oh God, talk.
I no talk.
Oh God, talk.
You know where this country dey go? I no go ever. This year, I don't promise myself say I no go talk.
Oh God, talk the bad thing where you want drop this.
I no talk about it. I never get about it. Why would they talk with yourself? More than see me. I say I no go able talk. I want just tell Nigeria say this year, where this year want to end, I no go talk one thing.
I want to drop the bad habit of sleeping throughout the night without waking up to praise God and pray to Him and thank Him for what He's done for us and commit the new day into His hands at least twice during the hours of the night, as I proposed to be doing. I kept to that last night, but most of the time I don't used to keep to it. So that's one bad habit I don't want to continue.
Okay, quickly, what's the bad thing you want to drop this 2022?
Well, I want to drop the ability to be procrastinating all the time.
So what's the bad thing you want to drop this 2022?
Well, there are so many, but let me streamline. I think I would want to drop laziness, waking up early and getting up on time to face the reality of the day. So I want to drop laziness.
Okay, so what's the bad thing you want to drop this 2022?
Procrastination. Yeah, procrastination. I want to drop. I procrastinate a lot. Yeah, so that's the bad habit I want to drop.
Basically, I would like to drop procrastination. You know, I like to procrastinate a lot. I'm going to read this book, I'm going to do that thing, but at the end of the day, I end up not doing it. So this year, I want to be more pragmatic with my decisions. No need postponing anything I want to do. So just get headlong with the stuff
And get the job done.
Yes, straight away.
Okay.
Lying and undisciplined, I think. Something like that.
Making promise I won't be able to fulfill. Like things I know I can't do and I'll tell people I can do it. I want to stop that. Like I want to go into my career, like my business. I want to go into fashion designing, to make fashion. That's what I like. What I like. That's what I want to do.
What I'll drop this year, I'm going to disappoint so many people.
I said you want to drop.
Yeah. I will disappoint, and this year I have so many plans, like leaving the country.
So that's the bad thing you want to drop.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so what's the bad thing you want to drop this year? Like the bad habit you want to drop this 2022?
Stop doing drugs. Drug queues.
What's the realistic thing you want to achieve this year?
Read books. This year, I think I want to achieve like 5 to 10 million.
You heard that? So, but you set up goals to achieve that amount.
Yes, by the grace of God. Yeah. I want to read like a good number of books this year. Passing my exams. I just want to pass.
Okay. I started a degree in law. In addition to the degrees I have, I'm already in 400 level now. So hopefully, I know that's quite realistic. So by December or next year, I should be done with it. So I want to get a law degree this year.
The idea of moving out with friends, going out, I really want to drop all of those things. and staying focused, being alone, getting to know more about myself.
So that's the realistic thing. Like that's the realistic thing you want to achieve this year.
Yes, that's what I want to achieve, and I want to be more focused. Try as much as possible to start making money on my own.
Okay, so what's the realistic thing you want to achieve this year?
Well, what I want to achieve this year, by the grace of God, I have a program on ground that's like a project. So I just pray everything work out and to be commissioned.
Okay, so what's the realistic amount of money you want to make this year?
Oh boy, $1 billion.
I want to work more myself. I want to be more determined. I want to make money in a genuine way.
What's the realistic thing you want to achieve this year?
I think my goal, the primary goal for me this year is to build myself a house. And so if I must achieve that, I must wake up early, I must think wide, I must think outside the box, I must have multiple streams of income, and I must judiciously utilize my money to achieve that goal.
If you could sum 2021 in one word, what would that word be?
Well, 2021 was a difficult year. Difficult year because the political terrain made it difficult for people to actually, for business to actually thrive.
Wetin be the realistic thing wey you wan achieve this year?
When I want achieve?
Yeah.
Hey, this kind of question wey you ask me now, if I ask you, say wetin be the realistic thing, wetin you get wish for me?
I no go fit answer the question o. That's why I call dey ask you say, I no fit answer question
When
for
you see
you.
life like this, a see motor, look inside ground there now. GLK, my mansion, I wan go stay for Lekki, phase 2, Victoria Island. My end of my life, I wan go spend that for Dubai.
Omo, everything e don plenty.
All of them like this, this year, now I wan achieve all. So now me go tell you say, I no wan talk again for my life. Where this year go take end, I no go talk again. So I dey tell you where your day be that.
I want to be the presidential candidate of the political party that will go on to win the next presidential election by 2023. The reason why people don't always succeed in keeping to their vows is because they don't put God in the picture. When you put God in the picture and He approves it, then you ask Him for the grace to do it. And then when the grace is available, you'll be able to do it. So I'm assuring you that by the grace of God, when INEC rings the bell and say people can now come into the field, I will be, by the grace of God, the presidential candidate of the political party that will win the next presidential election. So I expect you to be at my swearing ceremony.
You heard them, I heard them too. Guys, I had a fantabulous time. I'm sure you had a swell time too. This is a new year, guys. We have to do the right thing. You see, thank you so much for watching our shows last year, and thank you again for joining us this year. And to get more amazing content, ensure you follow us across our social media platforms. On YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, we are VOS TV Naija. Till I come your way again, ensure you stay swanky.